With less than a half a mile to go before I reached the lookout, I had to make a tough decision. Do I keep pushing forward, or should I turn around? Because I did not expect this. But okay, so now that I'm on the right trail, heading in the right direction, let me tell you a little bit about my hike today. My plan is to hike up to Blue Mountain Lookout, which will be a 10-mile hike round trip with a little over 2,000 feet of elevation gain. And at this point, I thought my hike today was going to be pretty straightforward. But eventually, I learned that the trail had something else in store for me. Blue Mountain has a pretty large trail system here, so I'm excited to hike a different part of the trail system that I haven't done before. Not really nervous. I've seen a few cars along the road parked at the different trailheads, so I know I'm not the only one out here, but still, there's not a whole lot of people out here, and definitely got my bear spray. I really love this trail so far. Haven't seen anyone else out here. Not really spooked. I can see views of Missoula, and it's a nice gradual uphill. Yeah, it's exposed, so it'd be really hot in the summer, and there's no water, but it's really pretty. I very well could be the only one up here right now. And that's pretty typical for Montana. Everyone loves getting outdoors, but these trails are not crazy populated, especially the ones that are a little bit further out of town. And I don't feel nervous. It's so beautiful out here. This road crossing is the start of the portion of this trail that I've hiked before. A couple years ago, I came up here with a friend. We had driven all the way up the road, parked our cars, and hiked the last 1.5 miles up to the lookout, which was fairly easy terrain. So I knew I was almost to the lookout. Or so I thought. It started with a small patch of snow, but as I made my way up the trail, there would be even more snow covering the trail, but it wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Then came the down trees. Something I did not expect on my hike today was navigating over down trees on the side of a hill or a mountain or whatever I'm on. But this last mile has been probably the most challenging of the entire trail because I'm in the trees. There's still snow, deep snow in some patches, and these trees just are getting progressively harder to navigate over. Here's the one. I tried going through that and then realized that wasn't good, so I went down there and then crawled up here. But this is pretty much what the trail has been like in this section. Early season hiking. It's only May 4th in the mountains. And while stuff at the lower elevation might not have snow, stuff that's higher up in elevation and in the shade is definitely still covered. So hopefully I don't have too much more of this. Send prayers. And the higher up the trail I went, the deeper the snow got and the more down trees I had to navigate over. Trail conditions were changing very quickly, and my pace slowed down considerably, but I was so close to the top, so I decided to keep going. I'm so close. I'm so close. It's like the trail just throws me another curveball. So I'm gonna take it nice and easy, but I'm definitely post-holing because the snow is very soft. I was less than a half mile from reaching the top and decided to make the call. Everywhere around me is snow. I'm post-holing like crazy. I'm not on the trail. The trail is covered in snow. I'm so close to the lookout, but I just don't know how I can get up there safely. I know once I get up there, there's a road, but then I don't know, is it covered in snow up there too? I don't know. So I think the best decision is to turn around and go back the way I came. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. This is exactly how people get into trouble out here. They get a case of summit fever, which is when you want to make it to the top so bad and are willing to ignore the changing conditions and keep going up anyway, just to make it to the final destination. But I was out here by myself. I was the only person on this trail, and I knew if I kept going up, I'd have to also come back down. So many down trees. I think I got through the hairiest part of it. I'm on dry dirt trail. I know there's still some down trees ahead, but nothing like what I had just been through. And I'd done this section before, but there were no down trees and there was no post-holing up to my thigh, so considerably different. Okay, now I have to figure out how I'm gonna get around this. I'm back on the traily trail, dirt trail. No more snow. There are a couple down trees, but nothing like what was back there. I didn't make it to the end destination, the lookout. That's okay. This is a good lesson in not having summit fever. Assessing the situation, realizing like if you keep going, you're just gonna get yourself in more of a pickle. Turn around when it still feels safe and come back again to hike it another day. Now I know this one, well, pretty much anything over 6,000 feet, at least right now, beginning of May, assume that there's going to be some snow. I will definitely come back and do this one again. Making the decision to turn around today even if I was only a half a mile from reaching the top, wasn't failure. It was the smartest, most confident decision I made all day, especially because I was completely alone out here. I'm almost back to the trailhead, and I still haven't seen anyone else out here, so I was definitely the only one on this trail today. I might not have made it all the way up to the fire lookout today, but that's okay. I trusted myself. I was able to get myself back to my car safely and still enjoyed most of my hike while I was out here alone. That's what matters. Made it one piece. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy trails and keep on trucking. I am covered in tree dirt stuff.